Welcome back to Low Stress Math with Mrs. Bono. We are in Unit 7, Transformations, Lesson 2, Translations. Now I know those words are similar, but you get used to it after a while. All of the movement on a coordinate plane are transformations. You're transforming it. But when you're sliding it, you're translating it. You'll get it. All right. The first thing we write, the target. We will be able to move figures using translations. And you can't see it very well, but up here in the staple is a slide. It's a picture of a slide. Because when I do translations, I don't always think translate. I think slide. And actually in my head, I always think slide to the left, slide to the right. Chris, don't sing. All right, a translation is a transformation that slides an object the same, all right, how do I put this? The same direction and in translation is a transformation that slides an object the same distance and in the same direction. All right, so it's going to slide the whole thing slides the same distance in the same direction. So let's look at student A. Here's the front of the classroom, and there's student A. What movement does it take for student A in order to sit in seat P? Okay, what's happening here? Well, student A is going to go to the left 2 desks. So, left 2 desks, and then 1, 2, 3. All right, so 2 left and 3 down. Why did you write it like that? Well, which direction goes, if I was going to put, say, a set of coordinates on here, the y is the vertical movement and the x is the horizontal movement. So this person is moving x 2 to the left. So x is going to the left, and then down, y direction, down 3. So y is going down 3. In other words, my original point A was at x and y, and it moved 2 spaces to the left. X moved 2 spaces, well, left is negative, so 2 spaces left, and y went 3 down, so -3. So x went to the left and y went down. So the way you would write that is, I kind of made it a little wrong. These double parentheses don't belong in the middle, but you'll get used to it. So it's also could be written capital T for translation, and it would be little x -2. And I keep putting that parenthesis there, and it doesn't belong there, Bono. Just get that white out, admit that you're wrong, and white out the stupidness that you're doing, because these things happen. This should be a comma. This should be a comma. Y -3. And that's the symbol for a translation. Oh my God, now look at me being a fool. This is the symbol for a translation, and that is 2 to the left and 3 down. So let's look at this. Jefferson set up his tent. The position of one side of the base of the tent is represented by line segment AB. Now, I'm going to put the coordinates for A and B here. A is at 2, 1, and B is at 4, 1. Due to strong winds, he relocated his tent to A prime, B prime. I'm not putting anything here yet. Wait a second for that. Described by the translation, 3 units to the left. We already know what left is. It's -3. And since it's left, it's going to be x minus 3. And 2 units up. Ooh, up is positive, but it's also the y direction, so y plus 2. So he is moving 3 units to the left and up 2. So let's move this by counting boxes. Here's A. 1, 2, 3 units to the left, 1, 2 units up. And there's my new spot, A prime. Here's B. 1, 2, 3 units to the left, 1, 2 units up to be at B prime. Now, we're going to grab a ruler and connect those because it's the whole line segment that moved, not just points A and B. So I need to put a line segment there to show that it moved. Now, let's look at the coordinates. The coordinates are -1, +3 for A prime, and B prime is at +1, +3. So let's look at how we got there. So this is a translation of what? This is a translation, nice big capital T, and down here, X went 3 units to the left, and Y went 2 units up. So that's the symbol for this translation. So let's come down here and check a point. Now it says every point between A and B is also translated 3 units to the left and 2 units up. So I'm going to put this point here, C, in the center. And C, well, let's look at it as so I have X and Y. That's the general rule. And in this particular case, my C is at +3, +1. Okay, and what's the rule? Well, the translation rule was X -3, because it went to the left, and Y +2, because it went up. So let's do that. To C, to get C prime, I have to do 3 -3, because X is -3, and that's the X coordinate, and 1 +2, because I have to find the Y coordinate. So let's see. Here's where C prime should be. C prime should be at 3 -3, which is 0, 1 + 2, which is 3. So I should be able to locate C prime at 0, 3. All right, here's 0, 1, 2. Well, I'll be darned. Right here, right in the middle, is C prime. Exactly in the middle of the new, just like it was in the middle of the old. So we can use algebra. I know how you feel. We can use algebra to find the coordinates of the points. So let's take a look on the next page and see what we have going on there. La 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 la. Sean's family wanted to set up a barbecue pit in their backyard. They had to move a swing set represented by HL. They decided to move the swing set to, translate 4 units to the right and 2 units down. Oh dear. And now the swing set is going to be at H prime, L prime. And they want you to write the coordinates on the coordinate plane. So let's take a look at this. I did not put H and L on here, but I'm going to do it now. So let's look at the original H, which is going to be here. And the coordinates of that are -1, +1, 2, 3, 4. So H is -1, +4. And L is going to be way over here. L is at 2, 3. Now, it's the whole top of the swing set that's here. So this is the representing the top of the swing set, which is here at H and L. Now we're going to follow the rule here. What's the rule? Find it, Bono. 4 units to the right, so that's X plus 4, and 2 units down. That's going to be -2. This should be X, and this should be Y. So now, my new piece, where is it going to be? So let's try, this is going to be 4 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down 2. 1, 2. Here it is. There's my new H prime. And now L prime is going to be 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 units down. 1, 2, here at L prime. And the coordinates for that are going to be what? I don't even know. H is at 3, 2. And L is at 6, 1. Okay. Now, I could use the geometry to show you that, but I'm actually just going to come down here and do it on this one. Translating this polygon. Triangle ABC is translated 1 unit to the right. So that's going to be what? X plus 1, because it's going to the right. And 4 units up. So up is Y plus 4. Draw the image. Okay, they gave us this. That means they want us to show what we're doing. So what are you doing here, Bono? I am going to do X plus 1 and Y plus 4. So here I have X is 1, so 1 plus 1, and Y is -3, so -3 plus 4. And B is going to be 3 plus 1 and 0 plus 4. And C is at 4 plus 1 and -2. Oops, yeah, plus 4. All right, notice that my original coordinates, 1, -3, 1, -3, 3, 0, 3, 0, 4, -2, 4, -2. I'm adding 1 to the Y, to the X coordinate, and I'm adding 4 to the Y coordinate. I'm doing the same thing to every single point. Every point moves the same direction, the same distance. So this, I should have longer lines here. A prime is going to be at 1 plus 1 is 2, -3 plus 1, sorry, -3 plus 4 is 1. There's A prime. B prime, let's see, 3 plus 1 is 4, 0 plus 4 is 4. And C prime, 4 plus 1 is 5, and -2 plus 4 is 2. And that's my new A prime, B prime, C prime. So let's do this on the coordinate plane by actually counting. So A, 1 to the, whoops, sorry, A, 1 to the right, and up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, that is 2, 1. So that is the A prime. Good. This one, 1 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's B prime, and that is at 4, 4. Good. C prime, 1 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. C prime is at 5, 2, 5, 2. Perfect, we got it. So now grab your ruler because you want your lines nice and straight. Play connect the dots to make this into a triangle. Now, if they tell you to graph a triangle and you just put 3 dots there, you're going to lose credit on that. You have to connect the dots if they tell you to. And conversely, if they tell you not, if they don't tell you to connect the dots, do not do that. All right, so the symbol for this, remember the symbol, you know what, I'm gonna make this nice and highlighted. Highlight, da, 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 da. And it's a capital T, a big giant T for translate. And to X, I'm adding an A. What? Yes. And to Y, I'm adding B. That's the general rule for translation. X plus A, Y plus B. So X plus A, Y plus B. But this particular transformation is T, X plus 1, and Y plus 4, and you would write that as X, Y becomes X plus 1, and Y plus 4, and this is the general rule. This is the specific rule for this problem. So this is the general rule for all translations. This is specific to this translation. All right, let's take a look on the next page. Yay! Here we go. Look at those awesome coordinates that I have. I have to graph triangle JKL at 0, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 1. J, K, and L. And use a ruler to connect your dots. Because it's a triangle, you have to show that you're connecting your points. If they tell you a shape, then you draw the shape they tell you. Don't get things wrong because of little stuff. And geometry is very nitpicky like that. All right, now this is called a pre-image. Now a pre-image, that's the original. That's where you start. So I'm just going to write the original up here. So a pre-image is the original image. And then the image, J prime, K prime, L prime, that's the one that you draw by going 4 units to the left and 5 units up. So 4 units to the left and 5 units up. Left is negative, so -4, and Y is positive, so +5. So each one of my points is going 4 units to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 units to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 units to the left and 5 units up. And there we go. J prime, K prime, L prime. Remember, connect the dots. It's a triangle. You have to do what triangles do. If it doesn't look like a triangle, you did it wrong. Erg. I just noticed my dots are ginormous. Well, try to do them right. Okay. So now what are the coordinates I have? Well, I could do the math and check it that way, which is probably what I'm going to do because, I like to do math. But you could just write the coordinates from here. This is at -4, +7. And K is at -1, +9. And L is at +1, +6. Now let's do the math. Let's do the algebra and check all of those points. So we have the transformation up here. The symbol is capital T, X -4 and Y +5. So what are my points here? J is 0, 2. K is -1, 9. And L is 5, 1. So now, using the algebra rule, let's do 0 minus 4. So 0 minus 4. All the x values minus 4. And then all the y values +5. I did that one wrong. Foolish, foolish me. I don't know what I was thinking. The original K is at 3, 4. So, I don't know what. Bono. I have a lot of white out on this paper. It's a good thing you guys love me and forgive me for all my mistakes. And all the y values +5. So let us math it up good here. 0 minus 4, -4, 2 plus 5, 7. And let's check that. Yep, -4, 7. Next one, 3 minus 4, -1. 4 plus 5, 9. Check that. K prime, -1, 9. 5 minus 4, 1. 1 plus 5, 6. L prime at 1, 6. Okay, it worked. Yay us. All right, describe the translation below. Triangle LMN is the pre-image. That's this one down here. Let's label that pre-image. Because that's where you start. And this is the image. Write a general rule. What happened here? Well, let's look at M. M went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places to the right. And Y went 1, 2 up. What did I do there? Silliness. Y went 2 up. Now let's just make sure it's the same for every single point. So let's look at N. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 2, yes. L, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 2, 1, 2, yes. Okay, so that is my rule. So the symbol, big giant capital T, and then a little x plus 6, y plus 2. So things to check on your symbol. Let's make it a little bigger so you're looking at it like I am. You want a large capital T for translation, X plus or minus the movement, Y plus or minus the movement, parentheses, and I'm missing a comma. You need to have a comma. Those are the things you're checking before you hand a paper in. Parentheses, commas, X's, Y's. Make sure you have all your work done. All right, the next page says practice And that's what I'd like you to do. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.